Hey guys, it's SeetherCord here. Before this video starts off, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little different or weird. I don't fully know if it does or not, but to you guys, if it does, I apologize. I believe it's because of the fact that I decided to drink coffee incidentally before recording this, and you shouldn't really drink any like thick liquid or dairy products before you record audio portions for your YouTube videos or for anything audio related, because it tends to clog up your vocal cords. So if it's noticeable and it's an issue, I'm sorry, I'll make sure it won't happen again. But anyway, welcome to this little rambling kind of video. I should call it like SeetherRamble or something like that. I don't fully know. This is just kind of a thing I'm going to be doing to help kind of get my thoughts out there, because I couldn't really think of making it into a Seether Talks or a script, because there's certain ideas I have for videos in my head that I just cannot really put into the format of a usual video for me with like a script and editing it and all. So I'm usually just going to take an unedited kind of audio commentary just with my thoughts just put out onto this audio recording pretty much. And that'll pretty much be this whole YouTube video. So the whole idea of this kind of like personal one-on-one talk video I'm going to be doing that's fully unedited is about me and productivity, and how I've kind of discovered a better way of being productive as of recently, and how it's really helped me out as of lately, and how it could possibly help you guys out too with some of the tips I'm going to be telling you guys about. And also to mention, with this video not being like edited or anything like that to an extreme extent, I'll definitely edit out like the dead air and stuff like that, but not that much. Expect it to be a little longer than your average video, but not really long like a podcast or anything like that. So let's actually get onto the productivity part. Pretty much with productivity for me growing up, I always was a very bad procrastinator. I virtually never really got anything done. I am actually really surprised with the fact that I was able to get this much success on YouTube with nearly 6,000 subscribers, with the fact that I have so many issues with productivity and procrastinating a lot. I don't really even know how I was able to get stuff done in the end. But just as of recently, within the past few weeks, I wouldn't say that I've fully like fixed my procrastination problems, but I have gotten more stuff done, and I still have issues with procrastinating quite a bit on my days off, because on my days off from work, I just want to like relax and not think about YouTube. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of getting better at getting more stuff done. I've been getting more on a consistent schedule of uploading videos instead of it just being whenever I can, because I'm so bad at staying consistent and being productive. Now I'm actually getting on a set schedule, which is going to be a video on the main channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A video on the gaming channel, Majora's Mask, Monday through Friday. And on my other non-commentary gaming channel, Seether Chills, I'm pretty much uploading 2 videos every day, which is crazy. And of all those videos, I've only missed like 1 upload, and that's for the main gaming channel with Majora's Mask. Now let's kind of get into the reason as to why I've kind of been able to be more productive as of lately. If I had to delve a little more into the issues that comes with not being productive, let me just tell you, like, the past couple years, especially since I've been doing YouTube, facing the issue of not having the ability to avoid procrastination that well has always been kind of a nightmare for me. Like, I always am just stressing out about making videos on time, and I still stress out a little bit, but not as much now, because I'm actually getting the videos out on the times I want. It would always just be every day, am I gonna get this video out on time? And most of the time I don't, because of my really bad procrastination skills, and I absolutely hated it. I hate the fact that I would go into work almost every night and then be like, okay, I'm gonna go into work at 4 p.m. and then when I get off at 10 p.m. in 6 hours, and I'm finally gonna get to work on my videos, and I would not, because right when I get home from work at 10 p.m. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I just want to sleep, or I just want to like procrastinate and watch YouTube videos until I pass out. Or I have freaking homework I gotta do for college. But now I wouldn't say I fully conquered all of it. I still have a little bit of procrastination, but as of the last 3 or so weeks, I have just been getting the ball rolling. I've been way better at avoiding procrastination. And do you guys want to know exactly how I've been able to do that? Well, I learned it from a video from a YouTube channel called The Bright Side, which is a very successful YouTube channel. I think they have like over 20 million subscribers they've gotten, and they're getting like at least 1 million every month. So it's really good for them. And they made one video on beating procrastination and getting more productive. And they introduced one rule. They introduced one skill or technique you could implement into your getting your stuff done and getting your to-do list done, and that is the 15-45 rule. The 15-45 rule is that for every hour, for every 45 minutes of work that you do, you then take a 15-minute break. And so that way, when you do, like, okay, so each hour when you work for 45 minutes, get a 15-minute break to help relax yourself and then get back to work. And you get, if you do that for 24 hours straight, that's going to be about at least, that's exactly 6 hours worth of free time and 18 hours worth of getting work done. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't do that for 24 hours consistently, but you get my idea. So if you work for, like, let's say 6 hours in total, you're gonna get 5 hours worth of work done. And I'm not doing my math right in my head correctly. Oh my God, no, it's 4.5 hours worth of work done and an hour and a half of not getting work done. Sorry if my math was really bad there. I'm usually way better at math when it comes to, like, the basic stuff, like geometry and all that other crap I'm not good at. But basic multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, I'm A-okay with that. So I'm sorry if I fucked it up there. But yeah, the 15-45 rule. The reason why I feel like it was so daunting for me back then is because I knew that there would be so much I would have to do to get these videos done on time in such a short period of time. But then I realized when you implement the 15-45 rule, you pretty much got to just tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to sit down for 45 minutes, or in my case, 3 15-minute periods, and I would get my phone out and I would just set a timer for 15 minutes, and after that time ran out, I would do it a second time. When it ran out the second time, do it a third time, and then after that third time, I'd set another 15-minute timer, but then instead of working, I would take 15 minutes to myself and then repeat the process. And I just realized that you just got to go in with the attitude of, okay, I'm not going to force myself to get all this done right now. Instead, I'm going to just focus on getting 15 minutes worth of work done. And every time I go into doing my YouTube videos or working on my homework or something like that, I just get my phone out, set a timer for 15 minutes, repeat it 2 more times after I do 1 full completed time, just do 3 times in total, then give myself a 15-minute break. And I've been doing that on a couple days, not every day because I still like procrastinate a little bit, but on the days that I have been doing it, I have gotten so much done. And I finally, the first time, I remember like a few weeks ago when I went into work and I got like 6 videos done before I went into work that night. It was crazy because I, for once, didn't have that tension feeling going into work, like stressing about getting it done. Like, oh my God, am I gonna get this video done on time? Because I went into work, I already got it done. And hell, even on nights where I'm like, okay, I'll get it done when I get home, it's not like I'm gonna worry about not being able to get it done, because then I realized it's not that much work I gotta do, because like if you keep breaking it down, it's not as scary and it's not as much as you gotta get done. Because if I had to be fully honest, guys, each video for the channel, on average, the average video on the SeetherCord channel, the main SeetherCord channel, I would say takes around 3 or 4 hours to make, because I take at least an hour to write the scripts, I would say, and then about 20 or so minutes, 20 to 30 minutes worth of recording audio, because there's actually a lot of freaking fails in my audio recordings, which I might actually release as maybe like a subscriber special something, or maybe like a Patreon exclusive thing where I'll just pretty much just show off like all my fails, because I usually go like, and that's why, and I cut those out and only put in the right parts, so I can pretty much show that off, but it's hilarious. And so that's about 20 or so minutes of that, and then I gotta do the editing and then putting in my Seether emojis and crap, and that takes, all the editing takes at least 2 or so hours, I would say, and then making the thumbnail and getting everything ready, it takes another hour. And so yeah, it's about 3-4 or so hours. If I really get passionate for a video for the channel, it'd probably take 5 or more. So yeah, I've had a couple of those. But yeah, it's when you pretty much break it down like that and not just look at the whole thing of getting all this done and stressing on that, if you just like break it down into parts and make like a game out of it or so, it's a lot less daunting and you have more confidence that you'll get it done. And yeah, and I feel like since I've been able to really like get back on the schedule of, or finally have a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday videos, my channel has been growing tremendously as of lately. I have gotten 300 subscribers in like the past like 15 or so days, and I don't know if that's because of me getting on a new schedule or if it's because the I think BLFC is coming around just recently, or it's about around the time for BLFC to happen again, and my most viewed video about the little girl being harassed is getting a lot of views because people are looking up about BLFC because it's coming up, and and people still like at the top of the search engine. Actually, I don't know if it is. I think it's like in the top 5 if you look up BLFC or something like that. But still, it's getting a lot of views, and I'm grateful for that. And that definitely, I feel like, has helped boost me with my productivity and the BLFC video to help me get to 6,000 subscribers quite a bit, because we're about to reach that, and I have a 6,000 subscriber special video coming up. But I do feel like with me getting more consistent and getting more on a schedule for things can definitely help this channel grow more, and hopefully maybe get me to that margin of wanting to make this my job. And I don't really view YouTube as a as like with a main goal per se, because I only really have like maybe a few goals for YouTube, I would say. One is to get a video to have 100,000 views, and that's getting close with the BLFC video, which I would love, because I've thought about having that for like years. I would always want that because I think that would be so epic. And then another thing I guess I would like to say is get 100,000 subscribers. But even with all those like subscriber counts and view counts, things like that, it doesn't really matter. That stuff, like it really doesn't in terms of, you know, just like your self-value. I do at the end of the day focus more on how to make my content better rather than just focusing on getting as many subscribers as I can. And I will say that I have kind of toned down on the editing of my videos as of lately, not because of me getting lazy or just focusing on just getting video out on time, but also because I did realize a problem with my most recent videos, which is what kept videos getting like very scarce and not having as many uploads in the past couple months, is that I had this feeling like I need to edit a bunch for my videos. There have to be tons of editing or they're not good. But that's not the case, because like it more so has to value of what is really important and what makes the viewer want to watch it more. So it doesn't really matter about how much editing there is or something like that. Just what really appeals to the viewer. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job as of lately with how it is. And I feel like the videos that I'm releasing now are probably some of the best that I've released in the 2+ years of this channel being around. And I guess one last thing I could mention about this whole discussion of productivity and getting the channel up and getting more subscribers and everything and growth and making videos better and just overall being grateful for everyone subscribing and everything, it has to do with my self-confidence. And I used to get a little more personal and touchy on certain things in my videos, and I haven't really done that as much more as of lately, because with me getting a higher subscriber count and more popularity, not a lot, but slowly over time, I do want to be a little more careful with who I am, with expressing who I am and what I express of myself and how much you guys should know of the real me. And I've never really like said my full name in my videos, or I don't know if most of you guys even know who I actually am outside of YouTube, which I would prefer it to stay that way, as you guys don't knowing, because I don't like really connecting both. Like, I'll tell you what country I'm from, and obviously, and that I'm in the South, but that's pretty much it. And also that's kind of why I don't want to talk about personal stuff too, because like drama and me having my confidence issues and me being a weird person and everything. But I do feel like with me getting better and more productive with making more content out there and not stressing so much about not what am I doing wrong, that I finally found the answer of why I'm getting more videos out and realizing that, hey, YouTube's not as hard as I was making it out to be, and that I'm not saying it's easy. There's definitely a challenge to it, but it's a lot more doable than I thought it was. I used to think to myself like, oh my god, these YouTubers making videos consistently by themselves, this must seem impossible. Like, at least for my standard, because I was horrible at keeping consistency and being away from procrastination. But then I realized I can do it just as much as they can, and me feeling like I can do this and that I can actually probably grow my career more on YouTube and probably make a living off of it if I continue working hard on it every day, that makes me feel really good about myself. And I feel like it can help with my confidence a lot more. So yeah, that's really cool. I know that you guys like it when I talk about the more personal stuff, but I'm still not gonna do it as much. Maybe on occasion, but I still want to keep the whole like separation of like, you know, I don't want to make this kind of like a venting channel like it kind of was back then, talking about the really touchy stuff. I kind of want to just make it more like a, hi, I'm a cool guy who you don't really know everything about me, and that's fine. I just don't want to make it like this, my diary or something like that. Just more like a place to have fun, not talk about the real world and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this little Seether ramble. Maybe I can make a series out of that. Like every couple of weeks, I'll like make a video with all the thoughts in my head. And if you guys don't like it, that's fine. Just let me know and how you feel. If you hate it, that's fine. If you like it and want to see more, let me know. And that pretty much is it. I hope I don't sound weird with me not really editing as much for these videos. Hopefully it makes me sound a lot more natural and all, because this is like the first time in a while you guys have like heard me like talk for a video that's not like heavily edited where like all the mistakes are out, because you guys can tell I stutter quite a bit and I like mess up on my words a lot, because it's actually really hard for me to like say words correctly a lot when I'm recording. But I hope you guys liked the video overall, and I appreciate everyone for helping us get to nearly 6,000 subscribers. I'm super grateful for everyone who watches, be it, even if it was only like 6 subscribers instead of 6,000, I'm still grateful for the fact that you guys who watch my videos are so interested into it and enjoy it. That really, to me, is what matters the most at the end of the day. And that pretty much wraps up this video for today. If you enjoy my content and further help out my channel, please consider donating to my Patreon page, hitting that like button, turning on that notification bell, and subscribing altogether. I've been SeetherCord, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be the 6,000 subscribers special. So goodbye, everyone. Bye. Still don't drink coffee before you record. My throat actually hurts a little bit. Goodbye, everyone. Has some really weird music in the tempo. It's like, I'm not gonna repeat that. That was horrible for people's ears. I'm sorry. What does this say? Oh, I got a key. Awesome. Small key. Sweet.